Uh, so this is a fake account with hypothetically. So now I'll repeat this when Bobby gets on the phone, but now to get the math to know their FICA savings for the employer employee, I mean, the owner's always going to have 636 times the amount of employees, but each employee will be different based on what they make and if they're married, if they have dependents. But we have a system in place where all they got to do is connect us with their payroll in less than 5 minutes. We'll have all their information, their W-4 and payroll put in perfectly and then dropped into the system. This is a fake account where if you click here, you could see it's Greg. It's a fake account. He's saving $346 a month. This is broken down into a month. And then we could do the enrollment. So what I want everyone to do is give me your first, last name, and email. I'm going to make each person in this chat, a fake account, and they're going to do enrollment with me as if we were presenting to many people. The enrollment is less than, so to grab the documents should take between 5 to maximum 10 minutes, depending on what payroll system they're using. What we do is either an ad login where we're just a copy user, and I have a software I designed where it'll suck out the information and fill out the proper payroll. Are you guys familiar with that part with the W-4 and payroll?
Yes.
Okay. So that part that you guys have to do this back and forth thing, that's going to come to an end. All you have, hey, I'm just going to wait for Bobby to come on.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, good. There he is. Cool.
Bobby, how's it going, my friend?
Good, how are you?
Good. Just gonna do a great presentation, and I'm gonna make everyone on this Zoom this is a fake dummy account. It's on my staging site. I'm gonna make everyone a fake employee of this company, and we're gonna do an enrollment as if we were enrolling a company. The reason we're going to do is just to show you how easy this process is. By the way, we got back your numbers. We emailed it to you. And
Yeah, I saw that.
yeah. So just to give an example, Bobby can vouch for it. How long we were on the phone for you to connect your payroll and give us a connection?
About 3 hours.
What?
He said 3 hours.
No, come on. You there?
Yeah.
No, when we connected to ADP, when we give you the instructions, it was a few minutes on the phone.
Yeah, it was only a few minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for the clarification, Bobby. That's very nice.
Yeah. So
My
traditionally, what you guys would do is you would contact them, they would give you the wrong payroll and so forth and so forth. It was my mistake in the beginning when I was trying to collect for example of one of Bobby's companies. It was back and forth, and it would take payroll to get back to us, and timing never worked out right. But as soon as, hence speaking to Bobby, I did an ad login in that example, and we got the documents in, and the next day we had the savings. Now, once we have the savings, I drop it in the upload census, and it would shoot out something that looks like this. Now everyone has an account. Let me see one thing. Do you guys have in the chat? Do you guys put in the chat first, last name, and email so I could set up everyone with an account and they could do a fake login and see the whole process here?
Yeah, we put it in there already. Just a
Okay,
question,
so-
Miles. What am I?
So
What? Just one question. The screen that we are looking at, is this for one company with
Yes.
all the different employees, or this is
yes.
okay? So this is one company. So Jeff,
Yeah.
Hill, Greg, Sarah, those are all in one
So
company.
yeah, this is all hypothetical. If you look at the top left of my company, the website says staging. So what I always do, even before doing a real deal, I drop it in staging because I run out. It's called I run out of algorithm for everything that could hypothetically go wrong in a deal, and so there's no user error when they jump on. For instance, insurance, emails, text messaging, Zooms, everything is pushed to the max. We do it runs in the background hundreds of different ways it could potentially go wrong. And if it clicks out, I get another message and then I drop it into the real engine. So this is a fake company. Hypothetically, the owner is John Barron. The company's called Stone Epperson, as you can see here. The LLC is called North Star. This would be the owner's information. I could go here and I could send the owner a contract if they agree to the FICA savings. If I click on John Barron, you would see this portion on your CRM, but you go to employer, you'll see their savings. So John Barron had 50 W-2s. He's saving $29,000 a year, $53 a month. The owner of the company will be able to see that, and the HR. So when we're dealing with these clients, the owner could add other people to his login if it's HR or personal assistants or a bookkeeper. So the bookkeeper could drop it in the back end. The employees right here, monthly average savings is $340 per W-2. So what that means is on average, each employee will have $340 to use in savings towards this program. Now, I'm going to now type in and make some of you guys accounts. So let me do the first one.
All the emails are in the chat box.
Yeah. Mr. Ramos, I need your email.
He put it down there already.
Oh, yep, it came in separate. Got it. Okay, so I'll do his first. Only.
So Alan and Bobby, did you guys have any questions that I could answer while Miles is doing this?
Well, again, I mean, I think for us is to mainly to understand the whole process.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna.
I'm ready. So if you guys go to, and I'm going to do it with you as an example. So just to show you, so I made a fake example. Where was that? So that's James, and the email is james@gmail.com. So everyone go to this website. I'm going to drop it in the chat.
Which website? Staging?
Staging.
Yeah, just
Okay.
click on it. It's in the
Yep,
chat.
I got it. I got it.
Cool.
Is everyone there?
Yep. Yep,
I'm
I'm
not.
there. Yep.
Yes.
Okay, now hit register.
Uh-huh.
I gotta log out. Hit register. And then
I don't
not register yet.
Right.
So this is the exact link I would send them. I guess let me send this link right here. I apologize. What you're seeing here. Click on the second link. I apologize. Because this is what we're gonna put in the chat for registering to get people enrolled.
Okay. We're there.
Okay, so everyone put their last name in and their email account associated that you put in the message.
Okay.
When you hit next, you should see what you guys are seeing on my screen.
Yes.
You're going to see currently without wellness, what their traditional paycheck's looking like right now. And then with wellness, what they're saving. In this example, I'm saving $410. And that's what would be here, right here in yellow. They would just, before even showing this, we would do the traditional 5-minute presentation, and I'll have Hugh do that right after this. But we would give them a presentation. The reason I didn't go through the whole presentation is because you guys are familiar with the product. You understand the 5-minute presentation, but we will redo that again and give you guys all the documents. But it will also be as well on your marketing material that I have, and I'll just re-email everyone right here on it. But then you would tell the employees, this is your savings, 410. Please go to the next page. They would hit next. Now they would answer just a few questions. So are you guys all on the third free insurance questions?
Yes, I am.
I'm not.
What page are you on?
It doesn't say the employee does not exist.
What was
Into-
your,
It's
Down
Marconi
two.
Rambo. Oh, there you go.
yeah, so you have to put your last name as Ramos.
Correct.
Did I spell your email wrong?
Probably you
Oh,
just need to copy and put it there.
Looks okay. I'm not sure what's going on. But I can follow. I can follow. Don't stop, for me.
No, I just want to make sure because there's nothing better than seeing how easy this process is. I typed it up manually. I probably misspelled your. No, so did you do capital R for your last name?
Yeah,
All right, I'll look into that right after this, but
that was good. Let's continue.
okay. So someone would put in their title, sales, or whatever title they're in, sales. They would do a guesstimate of their hours. Let's just say the average person works 40 hours. Now, these are the questions after this that helps us run the calculator behind the scene to determine and package up their insurance. So if someone smokes tobacco, it might cost a little more, but let's just say this example, they smoke tobacco. The next question, do you have health insurance? If they don't have health insurance, we get them a MEC plan for $35 because you need insurance to qualify for this program. If they have insurance, they get to keep the $35 and apply to another ancillary health benefit.
Miles,
Well,
can we
this is-
make a point? Can we make a point right there? It's very important that people know that they cannot have a government subsidized insurance. Okay, they can't be on the exchange. It has to be off exchange insurance. Okay,
What does that mean on exchange?
on exchange means it's like Obamacare. It's
Ah.
there's a government subsidy involved in that insurance if it's on exchange. Off exchange is completely different. It's marketplace. It's just what it was prior to ACA, so that's key.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Mom.
If they make a certain amount of money, odds are they're not on Obamacare if they're making above 28, 30,000.
That's correct.
So that if they make below 28,000, they don't even qualify for this program. So I don't think that's going to be an issue. It could be, but the odds are very, very low. So if they don't have health insurance, then they would put no. If they have health insurance, they'd put yes. But let's do in this example, they don't have health insurance. Let's say they have vision and they have dental, they pay out of pocket. So now this is a metric system 1 to 5. And what this does is if they mark down 5, there's going to be 3 choices or 3 cards with insurance, and it's going to pick from multiple carriers to give them their insurance. So we might use 4 or 5 different insurance carriers to give them the best bang for their buck. So in this example, let's just say vision is very important. Life is a 5, accidental is a 2, critical illness is a 3, hypothetically, and whole life is a 3. Let's say our man right here is 6 foot. We're going to make a fake address. Now, if they want to add their spouse or their kids, they could click down. And let's just say if they did a spouse, let's say they did a spouse, they would just this is all they have to fill out. First, last name. Let's make a fake social. Birthday.
It's gonna be a very young wife.
Yeah, fair enough. You know. Now, they would just fill that out. They don't, they just put themselves, if they want to add their kids, fine. Now, they won't have to pay for an extra mech plan or the wellness. That's included with this. We would explain. Let's say in this example, God willingly, she doesn't smoke tobacco. We would hit next. Now, do you guys see the breakdown based on the questions they answered? Their insurance is already pre-picked out.
Yep. Yep.
Yep, see it. Yep.
Yeah. So every plan's a little different, but do you see how we burnt out the money they had? It was
Yep.
like $407. We spent every dollar of it and gave them every coverage based on what they want and what they don't have.
This is beautiful.
You
That's
could
cool.
hit view PDF, I'm sorry, and get details of the insurance if they want. So if they want to see more details of it, they could hit view. If they want to see information about the telehealth, they can click here and read about it. Now, in this example, it shows it costs $400, but they're credited $400, so it's always zero net cost. We're jamming that in their face. That's never going to cost them anything. They would choose a plan. Let's just say the middle plan sounds phenomenal to me. So to be legal and to be compliant, they have to sign that they agree to this program. And they just put in their name. Let's just say it's Miles. Their enrollment's finished after this. They're done. Now they're right into the wellness. They have a copy of their insurance. They click Access Wellness, and now they're on the wellness platform right here, and they could use the virtual primary care, dermatologist, behavioral health. They could schedule it. They can click here and say, I want to schedule it. Great. Let's do California head. They could put down a note. Do you require prescriptions? To say in this example, no, to make things simple. They could pick out a date and a time and schedule it, and they could have a doctor on a Zoom. So just right there, and I know I went very slow. This is their pay period. This is how much they technically saved, 410. This is how much they spent on their program, 400, and this is what's left over in their paycheck, the $10.56. So their paycheck went up $10.56. Their spouse is their dependent. They would get an email login, and they would be able to use the wellness. That is the whole enrollment process. Do you guys have any questions or anything on that matter?
Wow.
I think go ahead.
Yeah, that is definitely a game changer than what we accustomed to. Now, obviously, from my end, we're dealing with a lot of people that might not understand English well. So, how do
Okay.
we tackle that issue?
So these enrollments, I have a Zoom. So let me show you something. I would select all, and we would set up a large Zoom. We would have AI as a backup if they had questions afterward, and I could tweak it to the language. But because this enrollment is literally this portion's less than 5 minutes. So what would be done is he would do a normal presentation, and we'll have the slides. We would train you guys how to do the slides. That should be 4 slides to give them the basic explanation of what they're getting into. And it's a great fundamental because we're just giving them a summary of it so they understand what they're getting themselves into, and they'll feel great. The enrollment, as you could tell, less than 5 minutes. And it should be, if it's someone from a different culture or language, it should be someone from your team that speaks the language, and I would show them the system. I would get them in our system and I would assist them, but I wanted to say a word because they don't speak the language, hence me. I shouldn't speak, but I would train you guys exactly how to walk them through it step by step, like I did with you guys. And it would be one person presenting just like this on a Zoom and telling everyone, please go to the next page. Please put one in the in the chat if you're stuck on the page. And then you could unmute them and speak to them. But if they're having trouble, we could set them up with an AI for them to call an AI during or after. I don't advise we should use AI off the rip because to do this presentation, it's so fast. It was only 6 pages and it's just a few clicks. The only page that's long is the third page with the insurance questions that I simplified. But it's worth it to have a human just walk them through and explain each thing slowly and calmly in that manner, especially with someone that's familiar with in their culture or language. So if you were hypothetically doing someone in Mandarin or Spanish, yes, we could do the AI for it, but it would be better for someone from your team just to host the Zoom.
Hey
Or-
guys, at the end of the day, it's gonna be the agent that's enrolling them. So don't worry about that. We're once we get through a couple of this, I'll train all the agents, and basically we will be the one helping them enroll. The only thing we're gonna show them is basically, okay, this is how much you get, and this is gonna be the plans that you're getting. So we might show them the plan and stuff like that, and then we do all of this process for them. And that would be the easiest way. Unless we get a company that's like 50, 100 employees or more, then we'll go through this process. But Miles, I will get with you later today after 3 o'clock if you're available to finish my account, my business, and enroll my people.
Yes.
And then I will give you a couple more businesses, and we're gonna do a couple, and then I will. Once I have access to all of this, I will train all of our consultants. And like I say, at the end of the day, it's going to be the agent or consultant that's going to be doing all this for them because we don't want them to have too much work. Especially with the Asian or let's say with the minority communities, basically the agents say, this is good, and they go. So we're going to keep it very simple. Okay.
And let me show you guys one thing. So hypothetically, they can't do, I don't know, the enrollment. They want to do it on a Sunday. And we need to, what's it called again? Have them work with an AI. I'm having the AI call me right now. Watch this.
Hello, this
Hello.
is Amanda calling on behalf of EBS. Hello, this is Amanda calling on behalf of EBS Health. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Great. That's good to hear. I'm reaching out to provide an overview of our wellness program, designed to enhance your health coverage with savings at no net cost to your take-home salary. The enrollment process is quick and simple and should take less than 5 minutes. Before we can get started, can you please state your name?
Miles.
Nice to meet you, Miles. To begin your enrollment, please visit our website at ebs.health. Let me know when you're on the page.
I'm on the page.
Perfect. Now, please click on register in the top right corner to begin.
Okay, I clicked it.
Once you're on the employee registration page, you'll see step 1 of 5, starting with primary details. Please enter your last name and email address, then click next. Let me know once you've done that.
I clicked next.
Please let me know when you are on step 2.
So point is, it'll walk us through each step. It'll walk us through each step. I just hung up because we don't need to go through this whole program. But if we have to do it as a backup, we could use the AI. It'll be perfect. So, Alan, I'll speak to you at 3.
No, you speak to Bobby at 3.
Bob-
He wants to go through
Bobby
it.
at
So
3.
for me, the question is that now the AI, if the client have any questions, can they just call the AI about the program?
Yes, it knows everything
Oh, yeah.
about every insurance policy. So,
Okay, good. Good.
so
So that
We'll
will
test
And,
that
definitely
out
and
later.
Alan, it will also answer questions like, is this going to take money out of my take-home pay? Is this costing me anything? Is there any penalty for me using this? Like it'll answer any one of those questions.
good, 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 good. So that will definitely help out a lot of our agent because I'm sure when they talk, let's say when they talk to a company that has 50 employees and 50 of them will have their own set
Yep.
of questions, and there's no way
Yep.
that our agent can definitely handle it. So the AI
Yes.
can definitely help. So how do we get access to this AI?
So I do it from the back end because it's connected to my calculator to answer questions properly. So when we do the enrollment, I would hit select all and I would hit AI and it would mass call all of them. And I would also give them a number they can call into to talk to the AI. So I would set you guys up to give you the number. I have the whole platform set up how to work with you guys to do it perfectly.
Correct.
There
Yep.
won't be one tool that you guys lack to get this over the finish line, not one tool, because the enrollment has been mastered. Now, people will have questions on the weekend, call the hotline to answer. You don't have to have your brokers being called and they won't know half the answers because I know I
Correct.
don't know half the answers and I'm staring at these spreadsheets all day. I don't know half the answers. I'm not going to lie to you, but this AI knows everything. I took every insurance carrier information, hundreds of pages, and dropped it in the AI. It knows it better than the company itself. So we could use that if they have that, but I think how I did the enrollment today is the way we should do it. And if they have further questions or they need help, they could always call the AI in the middle of it or after.
Okay, good. Okay, good. So my envision is that once an agent go out there when they start talking to the companies and they can send them the link for them to register or for them to
Correct.
apply, for them to upload all the documentations. And at the same time, they can give them a hotline number if they have any questions or whatsoever. Instead of calling me, call this hotline, and this hotline can answer all the questions.
Correct.
Okay,
You
very
don't
good.
have,
Before you get the agent doing all the different work to make sure that employees are signing up, absolutely you want to make sure the master applications for the products are already signed. And then we just need to double check and make sure that that representative company is not offering accident or critical illness or disability or any of those
yeah,
different
no, but
products. And
that's for us
if
to figure out. That's for us to figure out when we get the documents. We'll give you the
true,
questions to deal with. We deal with the payroll, so they don't have to deal with that. We'll ask those questions to get those answered. The main thing is for your sales team to connect us with their payroll company or the HR person, just get connected in their back end like we did with Bobby. That's the number one
fair
thing.
enough. Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, well, I mean that definitely looks pretty awesome. When is this system ready to go?
It's ready to go. We're doing enrollment this Tuesday. We're doing enrollments. We're having companies. We did Bobby's yesterday. We're sending out it to the insurance carriers today, getting back rates, and we could do enrollment with Bobby probably by Thursday, Friday. Like we're good. The only thing that takes slow is just getting back the rates from the carriers. That's it.
Okay, great, great, wonderful. So yeah, I would wait until Bobby gone through his few companies.
Okay.
So once he understand the process, then he's going to be the director on our end to guide everybody through the system. Okay.
Okay.
Um, Joe,
Alan, do you guys
any?
need any help with training your people?
Yes. Once this thing is ready to rock and roll, then definitely I will ask you to come onto the platform.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, training is necessary because we have a huge group of people that we wanted to have them being competent about doing a basic presentation. So we definitely need training.
I
Then we
promise
could-
you, we'll give you Q's the best for it, and we're going to give you the email templates, what to send out, and how to respond to the traditional questions that people would ask. We're going to give you everything. We'll set up training days for the whole company, and we'll give you everything from A to Z to make you guys deadly warriors. We're not just going to give you a gun with no bullets. Promise
Perfect.
you that.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. And also, you mentioned something about you guys have a lot of videos, so on and so forth, about this particular program that we can use.
Yes.
Katrina, have you received anything from them yet?
Oh, yes. So at the beginning, I received a video from Miles.
With your
introduce.
logo. You guys have
Yeah,
it with
with
your
our
logo.
logo. Yeah, that is the one I got.
Okay, good. So if that is the case, let's get ready to put this video onto our website. We definitely want to, get this thing ready to go and get everything ready before we launch.
Perfect.
Sounds good. Real quick, how long does it take for the carriers to respond to you guys? How many?
24 to 72 hours, depending on the carrier. But some of them we're doing a direct API connection. We might be able to have it in seconds. Insurance is a tricky game, but remember, we have to also confirm that we're not giving them double insurance, like two accidental plans. So let's just to be conservative. I need 24 hours to 72 hours just with the insurance stuff because I don't want to mess that up. If I mess that up, I'll ruin the relationship that you guys grinded for to get. And for 3 days, I can guarantee you then everything else will go smooth. So once I get the census, I just need 3 days to have it perfected because we run mock on the back to do every possible scenario where it can go wrong. So if I have those 3 days, it won't go wrong. I could have do it in 24 hours, but there's a possibility that
We'd rather under promise and over deliver.
You stole the words from you used. That's good. That's good.
yeah. Because remember, we only got one shot with these people. So we have to show that we're professionals, that we're not see when you overpromise someone, I'm gonna save you 500, but you only save them 150 or $200 per W-2. It's still amazing that you save them 150, but it cheapened the good because you said 400 or 500 and now it's 150. You just look bad. So if you tell them anywhere from 1 to 400 will potentially, or 2 to 4,000 a year will save your employees and ancillary benefits, that's a fair thing to say. To tell an owner a flat rate of a 630 per W-2, that's static. That never changes. So when you're always pitching someone, I go, how many employees do you have? I have 1,000. Great. We'll save you 636,000 a year. I could show it to you. I could show you an example, but the best way to do it is give me 5 minutes. What payroll company you're working with? Let me connect with them. Let me grab your W-4 and payroll through your login or an API. It'll take us 5 minutes to do it, and give us 24 hours, and we'll do a presentation with live numbers on your company. No one can move that quick. We'll have it so organized, so beautiful that when the owner sees what he could save and sees the professional presentation we do, you know what he's going to say next? How does this work next? Great. We're going to send this out to the insurance carriers. We need 72 hours to get back rates. We would do a fake trial like this and show them on a mock thing how quick the enrollment is. We would tell HR, schedule a mandatory meeting, have everyone accept to the Zoom. And all we need is 30 minutes. Technically, we only need 15 minutes, 10 minutes, but we're going to tell them 30 minutes just in case people run late or whatnot. And we're going to tell them HR has no overhead pressure on this matter because they didn't have to do all the document collection with you. They don't have to answer 100 questions about the program. We should show HR this process of how we do the enrollment, just in case someone's in the office, they didn't attend the meeting, and they have one question. Great, talk to HR or call the AI line. But the point is, every corner for error will be covered through the mechanisms I'm setting up, from the follow-up email to the mass text messaging to the Zooms to the AI to the calendar invite. I'll be able to see, look, if you see right here, who registered, who didn't register. I'll see who accepted to the meeting or not. If they didn't accept to the meeting, I'm going to be calling them the day of and the day before and texting them, please attend the meeting. It's a mandatory meeting. Please accept to it. I'm going to be sending a copy to the HR. These are the people that did not accept to the meeting. Can you please reach out to them? One email. And they're going to have the link just like we did. So we're covering every end with you to make sure that not one account gets untouched, that we hit everything and we service them to the nines, white glove.
Okay,
Thank you.
this is great. Now, I do have another question. So, I understand that right now I have my link where all the Sequoia people is going to use that link to sign up. Now, would it be possible under this master link, you can create another 2 links for me? For example, Raymond, he's not in the call today, but he will be handling all the Chinese account. So I want him to have his own link just for the
Okay,
Chinese community. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna
saying?
explain to you how to do this. So this is how it goes. You could have the master account, and let me show you something. So hypothetically, there's an affiliate, right?
Yes.
Hold on, let me log into the. So employees would click to the right, owners would click to the left. So Miles at EBS.health. This is how you log in. You click your email to log in. I would get and receive an email.
Correct.
You click here. Now you're in the system. Same thing as me. Now, affiliates. I would click on the affiliate. Let's just make an example. Stone Erickson. You'll see his sub-affiliate. So what that means is if you're the master account, Alan,
Yep.
any account Captain brings will be linked in your sub-affiliate. So you'll be able to see every deal and broken up by the department. You'll be able to click on their name and see all their direct deals underneath here.
Right. Correct.
So you have to have them sign up through your affiliate link, and then they come underneath you so you can mirror every deal and see it. And it's good to do that way because then you could, if there's something, they could reach out to you to reach out to me, or they could always reach out to me, and we would set up a WhatsApp. So if you ever, I work like 16, 17 hours a day. I don't let anything go. I got around 6, 7 engineers in the background. So anything that happens on an error, we could get it fixed right away, top of the line. But yeah, so point is, and if let's just say Katrina has clients and she has people working on her team, she could have sub-affiliates where she could see all her deals and so forth and so forth. So if you have different departments, the Spanish department, the Spanish
Right.
people could see all the Spanish people, or the
Right.
Chinese people could see all the Chinese people as a sub-affiliate, and then you would see everybody's.
Yep.
And help manage it.
Yep.
Yes, that's already set up in the system.
Okay.
Also
So
for payment.
how do I set them up then? I just click on the affiliate and add them to it.
So if you, I just want to show you an example. You go to affiliate. Right here, you have client means a direct deal, and sub-affiliate means they would fill that out so that you would take this, send it to them, and they would fill out a sub-affiliate. It would come into my system. I have to verify who they are. They would just sign one thing that they're coming into my system, and then they would be same as you, a login, able to watch and manage deals from here.
Okay. Got it.
And yeah, they would click the dashboard, login, and be able to move. You guys would have right here marketing material. So when you're talking to people, you'll have marketing material. You could download all marketing material. This is the staging. This isn't the actual marketing material. It's on the main site. Because again, this is a back end, call it like a ghost account to test everything. You'll be able to see marketing, homepage, your affiliates, and your clients. He would be assigned to your company in all deals. He would be your point of contact for anything, any meeting. You'll have a direct link to his Calendarly. So if you need him on a Calendarly, you'll have a live account of his calendar, and you could schedule it right then and there. If you need me, I would also provide my calendar. If you need me for a meeting, no problem. Or if you have an error in the system, I'm available. I move quick.
Where can I find a calendar?
So if you go to EBS.health, the main site, you go down to book a consultant. This is Hugh's direct calendar.
Okay.
And you'll be able to click like any other
Okay.
time, you're able to click the date and boom.
Got it.
That goes directly to you.
That goes
It
directly
goes-
to Hugh.
It goes
Thank you.
directly to me. Yeah. So that's how you can get me on a meeting, and then I can help you with if you're talking to a new business, or if you want to train some people, or if you had like let's say you got 5 key sales guys that you wanted to talk to and they need the presentation, then I'll do that.
Superb. How about presentation in Spanish is available? Yes.
No hablo español. No.
Okay, so I'll have to translate it for you. I'll charge you later.
Exactly. But if you, hey, that would be cool. We could do it.
I,
I mean,
I'm telling you, if you work with Hugh, you could have this mastered within an hour. Because it's a light presentation. We're not here to overpower them with too, when you, sometimes less is better. Less
yeah,
is more. And
yeah,
the system of what we're trying to set up is this is how the fundamentals work. This is your savings. These are the benefits we offer your employees. This is our wellness. All we need is your W-4 and payroll. Let's give you a real situation what we could save you. And also say this to them. It won't cost you $1 and you're not committing to us by giving us your payroll and W-4. We're just going to tell you what we could save you. Let us show you what we could save you and then make a decision from there. Let us show you how quick our enrollment process is. And that's how we should do it.
it's really a need to know basis. There's a lot of things that a lot of people don't need to know. And if they have questions about it, I can answer it. I've been studying this stuff for like 6.5 years. So I'm fully confident that I'll be able to answer questions. I've been up against CPAs, accountants, bookkeepers, lawyers. So, there's different caveats of the law that they're not aware of. So they take things out of context, or they have an understanding of it in their own context, which is outside the context of the law and what was buried in the law. And so I help bring that to light. But that's a real deep conversation for someone who's very particular. Your average business owner just wants to hear the good news, wants to know that it's compliant, and hey, how efficient is this system? And we can show them all of that.
Sounds good. Sounds good, Hugh.
All right. I gotta jump on my next call, but I'm gonna call Bobby at 3 and I'll call you later, Alan. Does that sound good?
Okay, sounds good. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, Katrina,
Thank you,
thank you so
guys.
much for your time.
Oh, thank you, Hugh. Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Miles.